Hello, and welcome back to Habitual. My name's Michaela. Thank you for joining us for this restorative yoga flow. Today we are flowing through with the intention of unwinding. So just showing up to your mat and letting it all come out with our breath, our twist. It's going to be a slow restorative practice, so go ahead and grab a blanket, your cozy sweater, yoga mat, and if you'd like, bolsters, blocks, and or pillows. I am just going to be using pillows from my bed just to show how easy it is to do this from home with the bare necessities. If you have the other props, feel free to incorporate them as we move along. Otherwise, go ahead and meet me on your back, laying down with your feet extended. As you lay here with your palms open towards the ceiling, symbolizing that you are ready to give to the universe around you, the people around you, the collective energy surrounding you, or palms down towards the mat, symbolizing that you are in need of receiving today, receiving a feeling of being grounded from the earth, receiving from your body and from your breath, receiving from this practice. As you feel your body connect with the mat beneath you and settle into this position of your hands, calling in what you need. Bring an intention to your third eye center, setting an intention for your practice. Our practice will unwind the body, but the goal is always that you have a personal intention, because that's really a journey for you to decide that you want to go on. I'm here to supply, provide the space for you to practice and move your body, but finding an intention is for you. We're here to do that together on our mats. So let your intention come to you. How would you like to move throughout your practice today? And how would you like the intention for how you move in practice today translate into your life off of the mat? Go ahead and bring your knees in towards your chest, rock forwards and backwards, coming into a seated position. Crisscross your feet and come onto all fours. Tuck your toes under, come to the center of your mat. Inhale, open up for cow. Tilting your pelvis forward, shoulder blades back together, throat space towards the front of the room. And exhale, tuck everything under. Chin and pelvis. Arching your back, inhale cow, and exhale cat. Inhale neutral spine, and exhale walk your hands out, send your hips backwards, child's pose. Let your forehead lightly rest on the mat beneath you. Rocking side to side, massaging out your neck, massaging out your forehead, maybe your brow line, up towards your hairline. And then find stillness here. One option for your child's pose, if you would like, you can slide a pillow or a bolster between your feet and under your bum, and then have one out for the front of your body so that you're completely supported underneath your body. This just lifts it up and makes it a much more passive and spacious posture. Take your choice. Decide your experience, bolster or none, and breathe here for the next 4 breaths. On your next inhale, shift forward, coming onto all fours. Set your bolsters or your pillows off to the side of your mat. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Open up for cat-cow. Big inhale, neutral spine, cross your feet, rock onto your bum, slide your feet forward, and bring both of your pillows or just one of your long bolsters back behind you. I like to do both pillows to get a deeper bend in my back during reclined Supta Baddha Konasana. But if you would like less of a bend in your back, then just go with one pillow. Bring your feet together. Recline back over your bolsters or your pillows. And let your head hang loose down towards the mat. You can grab a smaller pillow to support your head if you would like. I like to let mine hang. Bring your hands either to your quads or down by the side of you. You can have your palms up towards the ceiling as that same symbol that you are ready to interact with the world around you. You are intentionally stepping into this experience with your body and the air around you, the people around you. Or hands down, saying, I need to receive. I need to receive from this practice. I need to receive from this breath, from this posture. Breathing here for 2 more minutes. Feel as your shoulders melt down towards the mat, your chest finding ultimate relaxation. Let that tender relaxation travel down your belly into your abdomen and falling down the sides of your abdomen past your hip bones. Let that relaxation run down your hips, wrapping around your thighs fully. And then feel the muscles of your thighs just melting off the sides of your thigh towards the mat. Let this relaxation carry down through your knees, calves, ankles, and feet. One more big inhale. And open mouth exhale. Inhale, hands up over your shoulders. Tuck your chin under, start to curl up, coming into a seated posture. Grab onto the pillows behind you, just setting them out to the side. Bring your knees up together. You can roll back onto your elbows, planted just flat behind you, and windshield wiper your knees side to side, bringing a little counter pose to that hip flexor. That is a deeply opening hip posture. So be gentle with your body as you reintegrate after that long pause. You can bring your knees in towards your body, squeeze them in tightly. Then start to rock forwards and backwards, crossing your feet, coming onto your hands and knees. Next, we'll be moving into extended puppy pose. So for this one, I just like to have the bolster under your underarm and your chest area, so your chin will be resting on the floor in front of you. So come with your hands on one side of your pillow and your knees on the other. Tuck your toes under. Be sure that your knees are directly under your hips. And start to walk your hands out to the front of the room. Extending your hands out long. Let your forehead come down to the mat. You can stay here, or if you'd like to find mobility in your neck, then you can bring your chin to your mat, take your gaze towards the front of the mat. We're breathing here for the next 2 minutes. If it would serve you better to have another bolster underneath your chest, you are welcome to lift your chest a little bit higher off of the mat. That is completely up to you. As you breathe here, let any tension in your low back melt away. Unwinding any tension in the middle of your back, and exhale, let it melt. Letting your upper back find great mobility. And exhale, let it melt. Relaxing towards the mat. Slow, deep, nourishing breaths. Inhale and exhale. Feel on your exhales, your belly button draws in towards your spine. Inhale, filling up your ribs, expanding them wide. And exhale. Inhale, walk your hands back towards your body, coming onto all fours. Open up for cow. And exhale into cat. Inhale, neutral spine. Set your bolster off to the side. Come seated on your bum with your right foot and left foot swept around to the right side of your hip. Inhale, hands up overhead. And exhale, left hand comes back to your sacrum, right hand to the top of your left knee, finding seated sage twist here. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, twist. Filling your belly up. And exhale, squeeze your abdomen tight, massaging out those internal organs. Inhale, open up. And exhale. Inhale, hands up overhead, twist back to the front, belly, chest, chin. Plant your hands in front of you and rock your feet over to the left side. Inhale, sweep your hands up overhead. And exhale, right hand comes back behind you, left hand in front, finding that seated twist. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, twist. Inhale, hands up overhead, twist to the front, belly, chest, chin. Bring your hands down beside you. Lift your left leg up and bring it to the top of your right knee. Take your right hand around your left knee and find a twist. Left hand seated behind your sacrum. If this feels very accessible to you, you can lift your right hand up and take your elbow to the top of your left knee. Just finding a slightly deeper twist with your elbow at the top of your left knee rather than wrapped around the front of your left knee. Both hips are drawing down towards the mat. Inhale into this twist, filling up, finding new space here. And exhale, deepen. Inhale, lift both hands up overhead, twist to the front, and then let your left knee come on top of your right knee. Feet are in by your hips. Inhale, hands up overhead, take your gaze up, and exhale, walk your hands out, folding over your knees. Bringing your head down to rest near your knees. It may even make contact with your knees or the floor beneath you. Find whatever is comfortable. If you would like to bring a bolster around to the front to catch your forehead, that is available to you. Just take what you need here. We'll be here for the next 6 breaths. Just letting your hip unwind here. Inhale your awareness into that left hip. And exhale, feel your body melt a little deeper into this posture. On your next inhale, walk your hands back up, coming into a seated posture. Unwind your legs, bring your feet out in front of you, hands back behind you, finding windshield wipers, taking your right leg to one side and then left leg to the same side. Both knees following one another from side to side. One last one, and then come back. Plant your left foot back by your right hip, and then lift your right foot up to the top of your left knee. Take your left elbow around the front of your right knee, pulling it in towards your body. Right hand up and back behind you. Twisting into this posture, nice and tall, shoulders away from your ears. Always remember, you can stay there, or if you'd like to find a deeper twist, lift your left hand up, plant it on top of your right knee, and press into that elbow, finding a deeper twist. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, twist. Inhale, hands sweep up overhead, twist belly, chest, chin to the front. Plant your hands, take your right knee back behind you towards the, not quite behind you, beside you to your left hip. And then knees stacked on top of each other. Sweep your hands up overhead, take your gaze up. This may be enough for you in that right hip. This may be as much of a stretch as you'd like today, or you can walk your hands out, finding a fold. We'll be here for 6 breaths. Remember, you can bring that bolster back to support your head, or you can just stay here and let your head hang down towards your knees or the mat beneath you. On your next inhale, start to walk your hands up, release your feet out in front of you, and one last time, find those windshield wipers, side to side. So for our last posture, we have waterfall. Waterfall, you can come up next to a wall. This is my favorite way to get into it. Come up next to a wall with your hip on the wall, and then lean backwards. Twist your bum towards that wall, and that's the way that you can get your bum closest to the wall for legs up the wall. You can stay in that posture, or if you don't have a wall around you, you can also just bring a bolster towards your sacral region. Lift your hips up, plant your bum down, release your back towards the mat, and let your feet come up. This also lifts your hips and gives you a tilt in your pelvis. So keep your feet up over your hips, and then that pelvis is already lifted to help drain everything towards your heart. You can also have a pillow or a blanket under your bum if you are by the wall. You'll just need to finagle a little bit to get that into position. It's a lot easier off of the wall to use a pillow. Usually if I'm on the wall, I use a blanket because it's a little smaller, but it still is enough to lift the hips a little bit. So bring your hands, one to your heart and one to your belly. Or if you'd like, you can have your hands out by the side. We'll be breathing here for the next 2 minutes. Deep breath in, natural, slow exhale out. Inhale here, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and open mouth, exhale. Finding just a natural pace for your breath now. Not feeling the need to change it, shift it, do anything differently to it. Feel the relaxation invited into your toes with each inhale. And exhale, release tension. Inhale, relaxation into your ankles, your calves, and exhale any tension. Inhale, relaxation into your knees, the front, sides, and backs of your knees, and exhale, relaxation. Inhale into your quads, your hamstrings, and your hips. And exhale, relaxation. Inhale into your belly, your chest, the space around your heart. And exhale, relaxation. Inhale into your shoulders, your biceps, elbows, triceps. And exhale, relaxation. Inhale into the front and back of your forearm, your wrists, in between each of your fingers. And exhale any tension. Inhale into your throat space, your jaw, your tongue. And exhale any tension. Inhale into the space holding your eyes, your forehead, your eyebrows, the space behind your eyes. Inhaling relaxation. Exhale any tension. Let that intention you set at the beginning of practice that you wanted to carry with you throughout your practice come back into third eye center if it has left there. And think about the ways in which you would like to carry this intention with you off of the mat as well. On your next inhale, hold that intention in your third eye center and feel it grow larger with your inhale. And exhale, release. Having this intention integrated into your mind, drop your feet down towards your bum and then plant them on the mat beneath you. Inhale, lift your hips up off of the mat, or if you're on the wall, let your feet slide over to the side, coming off of the wall, and come up into a seated posture. Thank you so much for joining us here at Habitual. I hope your body feels a little bit more rejuvenated, relaxed, and ready for whatever you have next in your day. If this has been enough for you, thank you so much for joining us. I'm so proud of you. If you would like more, you're welcome to check out the playlist on our channels. We have yoga, breathwork, visualization, meditations, Pilates, and HIIT workouts. That's all for you. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.